Sometimes life doesn't fall apart all at once. Sometimes it unravels slowly, thread by thread, and you don't even notice it until one day you wake up and everything feels heavy, messy, overwhelming, almost impossible to hold together. And maybe no one even knows what you're going through, because on the outside, you look fine, you look stable, you look like you're handling it. But on the inside, you're tired, worn, stretched, and quietly asking yourself, how much longer can I keep going like this? And if that's you, if you've ever felt that silent collapse happening inside you, then this, what I'm about to say, is for you. Because I've been there. I know what it's like to smile in the middle of a storm, to keep functioning while something inside you is breaking, to pretend you're okay, because you don't know how to explain pain that doesn't have one single cause, only 1,000 small ones. I know what it feels like to look at your life and think, how did everything get this hard? How did I end up here? And why does it feel like I'm the only one carrying so much? There are moments in life when chaos gets loud, when every thought is too heavy, when every emotion feels too sharp, when every problem feels impossible to solve, and the world keeps moving, life keeps demanding, people keep needing things from you, but inside, it feels like you're barely breathing. And the hardest part is, no one teaches us how to stay calm when everything is falling apart. They tell us to be strong, to push through, to hold on, but they never tell us how. So let me tell you the truth. Calm doesn't mean pretending everything is okay. Calm doesn't mean acting like you're unaffected. Calm is not about silence or ignoring reality. Calm is something deeper, something quieter, something almost sacred. Calm is the moment you stop running. Calm is the moment you let yourself feel, but you don't let the feeling take over your life. Calm is the moment you decide that even if you cannot control what's happening around you, you will control the meaning you give to it. Calm is choosing not to abandon yourself when life gets loud. There was a time when I thought I had lost everything. The people I trusted pulled away. The plans I made fell apart. Even the version of myself I believed in didn't feel real anymore. And every day felt like I was just trying to keep my head above water. I didn't know how to fix everything. I didn't know how to stop the collapse. All I knew was that I didn't want to drown in my own mind. And that's when I learned something important. Sometimes calm is not something you find. Sometimes calm is something you build, slowly, deliberately, inside yourself, in the smallest ways, in the smallest moments, when you decide to show up for yourself even when everything feels like it's falling apart. Because here's the truth, your life doesn't fall apart because you're weak. It falls apart because it is changing, because something is shifting, because something that once fit no longer fits, because a chapter is ending and something inside you knows it. But we panic, not because of the change itself, but because we don't feel ready for it. We think we should be stronger, more stable, more prepared, more put together. We hold ourselves to standards no human could meet. But calm starts when you stop fighting yourself, when you stop telling yourself that you're failing just because you're struggling. Struggling does not mean failure. Struggling means you are alive, you are trying, you are human. And being human is messy. It is uncertain. It is imperfect. And that is okay. You are allowed to not have everything together. You are allowed to move slowly. You are allowed to break and rebuild. Breathe. Right now, wherever you are, breathe. Because everything you're worried about, everything you're overwhelmed by, everything you think you can't survive, you will. Not because life will magically fix itself, not because everything will immediately get easier, but because you will grow. You will rise. You will learn how to carry yourself through the storm. The calm you're looking for doesn't come from control. It comes from acceptance, from softness, from letting go of the belief that your worth depends on how well you handle the chaos. You don't need to be perfect to be okay. You don't need to be strong every second. You don't need to pretend. You just need to stay. Stay with yourself. Stay present. Stay gentle. Stay grounded in the truth that you have survived every single bad day so far. Everyone. The days that broke you. The days that changed you. The days you thought you wouldn't make it through. You're still here. That matters. And one day, you're going to look back at this version of you, the one right now, the one trying to hold everything together, the one who feels tired and overwhelmed and unsure, and you're going to realize how strong they were. Not because they didn't fall apart, but because they didn't give up on themselves even when everything was falling apart around them. So stay. Just stay. One breath at a time, one moment at a time, one day at a time. And if you and I are anything alike and you want to keep walking this path with me, then subscribe.